Welcome back. This is your host, Noura al and this is Echoes of Impact with Noura. We are back with Dara, a passionate leader bringing professionalism and purpose into the pet grooming space. In this segment, we are diving into what it's like to work in the field that's often misunderstood and how to rise above judgments. The problem facing many in the audience is that working in pet grooming or animal care often feel like their profession isn't respected. And it can feel deeply discouraging. So, Dara, welcome back. I have a question for you. Have you ever, like if I haven't been asking you a question all the time, right? Have you ever have you ever faced people looking down on what you do? And how did you respond to this judgment?
So I'm not sure if it's that people look down on what we do. It's that we are, because the industry is not licensed and it's not
Mm,
regulated, a lot of people don't take us as serious professionals.
mm,
And with no credibility, no credentials, no governing body, that kind of really makes it hard for people to take you serious. We get a lot of comments as groomers and probably more in the other industries, dog training, anything in the pet care, that we play with dogs all day. That's all we do. You just play
yeah.
with dogs all day. And our jobs are hard.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot more than a pretty picture or playing with dogs in a daycare or boarding and kenneling. There are a lot of factors that go into all of our industry areas, and it's very multifaceted. So we really, as an educator, to stand out is kind of what we're doing, is giving that credential. I don't want to say we're giving it, but our students are working towards their formal education, which is the first step for becoming a licensed trade or even considered as a trade.
Oh, that's awesome. And I love that how you took that problem like to really make it a solution and help those other people in the industry to get certified and saying, hey, this is an incredible professional who can help you with your pet. So thank you for that. Like very few people who can turn something like negative into that much positive with education. For me, education is the best, like you
Yeah.
cannot go wrong with educating people. You get better clients with these, you get better pet owners, you get better groomer, you get better parents. You
Education.
Education is
Yeah.
amazing. And this is why we are here, like talking to you. And speaking of education and speaking of Echoes of Impact and now Media TV, I want to say congratulations on your new TV show.
Well, thank you. Yes.
Tell us a little
Yes,
bit
that
about the
is.
TV show.
Oh my. Well, it's a lot of this. I'm going to be talking to actually other professionals within the industry. And we're gonna be talking about that voice, the voice of the animals, the empathy, the compassion that needs to happen. There's somebody for everyone. And the the name, it flows so well with everything that we do at the school, with it being the business of pet care. And I teach all the business classes at the school. We're a lot more than just a pet grooming school. We have something for a lot of people, like you said, the pet owners. And this program is really for you. We need to get our word out there, and we need to get that out there for the animals and the pets that we serve, and the people that are their handlers and their caregivers. So I'm excited to have that.
That's awesome. I'm excited to watch it. So tell us the name of the show again.
It's the business of pet care.
Oh. And do you know when is the first episode's gonna come out? Like when should
It,
people wait for it?
it should be coming out in the next few weeks. We've got a few more
Oh,
recordings to do, so it is definitely coming out. But you can find me on LinkedIn. I do have some social media. I post about it on the personal pages. We share it. It's listed on the website, so it's coming soon.
that's awesome. That's awesome. Can't wait and congratulations on
Thank
that.
you. Thank
So
you. I have
people,
you to thank.
yeah, oh, thank you, thank you. So how do like I want to hear stories. There are now people like maybe waiting for stories. So can you tell us a story of a moment when someone finally understood the value of your work, what you've been doing into the industry?
Oh, so me personally or people that I work with?
Whatever you have
Oh
in mind.
gosh, you know what? Every time we have a graduate, every time we have an enrollment, we know we're doing our job. Our graduates and the educators that we have that do all of our teaching and our curriculum writing and our fact checking, every single one of them. Let's see, I'm trying to think of anyone in particular. I'm trying, I believe we just had a graduate from one of our programs just today from Chicago. I'm
Oh, nice.
pretty sure I'm gonna have to double check that, but you know, we have a podcast about it. I just can't think of anybody right now. You put me on the spot with that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, you put me on the spot with that
No
one.
worries. So direct us to our your podcast.
So that one's called actually, it's Creating Great Grooming Dogs. And Creating Great Grooming Dogs is one of our, um, it's all about how you turn a negative situation into a positive one for an animal and how you get them
Oh.
from having a bad, bad experience on the grooming table or a bad experience and turning it into a positive and getting them because grooming in theory, the way um you get a puppy at 10, 12, 16 weeks old, and
Mm,
those puppies have, depending on what size and what breed, they could have 17 years
mm,
of grooming ahead of them. And for an animal it's that is done on a regular basis, a pet that sees their groomer with the consistency and knows their groomer and has that good positive experience right from the beginning, it becomes part of their life and it becomes part of their routine. And that's what makes a good experience. So you want to think about that when you're getting these pets and you're getting the animals and know that your relationship with your groomer is a lot more than just dropping your dog off and picking him up 4 hours later. You really want to consider that relationship based on who they are, how you get along, how they interact with you, and how they interact with your animal. Because at the end of the day, you could have a 17-year span of being part of that relationship. And
mm-hmm,
as a groomer, the longevity of working with animals, they become part of us and we love them as much as you do. And if it hurts us to lose them, and
mm-hmm.
because they're part of our family as well as your family, so really think about that for your future groomers, and that you want a compassionate and empathetic person.
Absolutely. So for your curriculum, just came to my mind where you're talking. We have two cats. One of them, like, both of them are sweetheart, but one of them is very, very easy.
Mhm.
Like he doesn't complain if you're just cutting his nail or doing anything. He just stays still, doesn't act out at all. The other one, oh my God, she is just doesn't want to sit. Like, and she's very difficult when we take her to any groomer to the
Okay.
point. So my daughter takes care of them. So
Okay.
she stopped taking her at all. She cuts her nail on her own and even she gives her a very hard time. Do
Yeah.
you have in your curriculum something like how to deal with this type of pets, like and to comfort them more?
So, there are a lot of things. There are we always say the last resort is going to be any type of sedative, but
Uh-huh.
there are calming remedies. And I mean, I have three cats at home and I groom them at home myself. I'm not I don't wash them because not all cats want to be washed.
Yeah.
That again is a process. You start them young and train them to it. But I never did with my guys. And so I brush them and clean them up, and they have their sprays and they're all good. But taking them in the car, yeah, no, they don't want to go in the car. The last place my
Yeah.
guys want to do, right? So that traveling is very stressful.
Hmm.
And if you can do it at home, there is nothing wrong with doing it at home
Yeah.
and doing that. It's having the right equipment. That's going to be your biggest thing is having the right brush, having the right
Yeah.
comb, and making it part of your routine at home. So, um, maybe your washer and dryer is a great place because it's nice and flat, and put a mat on it or
Mhm.
a countertop in some area and make that part of your feeding routine. So they get
Mhm.
cookies or something, and now you're training them. This is a positive. This is when we do this. It's not on their space, it's in a particular spot. And
Mhm.
that's where that training triggers comes in, is
Oh, that's awesome.
aiding that spot.
I love that. I'm gonna bring those tips to my daughter. So thank
Yeah,
you so much for sharing all these great insight, Dara. Your voice is really elevating the entire industry.
thank
I
you.
love that you are creating a movement. Um, I will be back with you after the break. For the guys, stay with us. Like you don't want to miss any moment with Dara, and we'll be right back.